today, rather than have you just stare at my face the whole time, I'll put up my little meditation bowl screen there, so that we can have at least some kind of focal point during our actual group meditation time today. So thank you for joining us. If you don't know me, my name is Cory Jones. I'm with Compassion Works for All here in Little Rock, and I'm happy to be here with you today. One of the things that a lot of people ask me whenever I teach about mindfulness and meditation is, how long am I supposed to meditate? Like how long do I do it in order to get the positive effects, or in order to have the neuroplasticity and the rearranging and restructuring of my brain connections? And how long am I supposed to do it? Because we're very, as Westerners, we're very driven by results. And I mean, I guess to some degree, there's something to that, where the more you do something, the more our brains conform to what it is that we do and to the habits that we're in. And there's certainly neurological evidence to show that consistent, regular meditation and mindfulness is really healthy for our brains. But ultimately, really, this isn't necessarily about results as much as it is just being in a state of peace, of conscious presence throughout our day and everywhere we go. But if you are a results-driven person, there's actually a practice that I've started taking up that's really quick, that you can just do throughout the day. And it's especially helpful on days when maybe you can't set aside 20, 30 minutes to sit and meditate. But it's just the 3 breaths is how I've learned it and what I've come to call it for myself. And it really is just breathing in, breathing out 3 times. And on each inhale, you focus on a different aspect of yourself. On the first inhale, you focus on your body, and you just take a quick scan and analysis of what your body is doing. You notice the posture you're in. You notice if you're in sort of a tight, constricted posture, or if you're open, or if you're stressed. On the second inhale, you focus on your mind. You ask, what is my mind doing right now? What mental activity is going on right now? And then on the third inhale, you take a quick look at your emotions. What emotional state am I in? How am I feeling? And with each one, on the inhale, you take a quick analysis. And then on the exhale, you sort of align yourself with where you would like to be, with the state of being that you would ideally be in throughout your day. And so that's what I want to walk through today, not necessarily just 3 quick, short breaths. It will be a little more extended than that, but I want to take a few moments with each one. We'll take a few moments with breathing, with just a general breathing exercise, and then take a few moments with our body, with our mind, and with our emotions. So that's what I would like to do today. And so to begin, if you will just find a comfortable posture. If you're sitting in a chair, sit upright so that you're comfortable, not slouching, but also not rigid, just in that sweet, attentive spot. Put your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width distance apart. Fold your hands comfortably in your lap. If you're sitting on a cushion, or if you're on the floor cross-legged, just the same. Just make sure that you're attentive and that your hands are in a restful posture. And as we sit here in this mindful posture, just start to notice your body, start to notice your breathing, start to notice your mental activity, and just let everything start to slow down. And let your shoulders fall away from your ears and unclench your jaw. And together, as we proceed through this meditation time, just focus on your breath. If your eyes are still open, you can either close your eyes or maybe angle your chin down slightly and let your eyes just rest a few feet in front of you. Unclench your jaw. Maybe let a small smile curl up on the edges of your mouth. Just continue to breathe in and out through your nose. And on your next inhale, let's take a deep inhale and let your belly expand like a balloon, and then hold it for a couple of seconds. And then breathe out through the mouth. And do that again. Breathe in through the belly and let the belly expand. And then hold it for a moment. And as you hold it, let your chest and shoulders relax. And then breathe out through the nose, through the mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale through the nose. Deep into the belly. And hold it for a moment. Let everything relax. And then exhale through the mouth. And let your breathing return to normal. Just in and out through the nose. And as you breathe, turn your attention toward your body. Notice it for just a moment as one complete unit, as though you've stepped outside yourself briefly and you're just observing what you're doing. You're observing your body. Notice how it feels in the space that you're occupying in the room that you're in. And now put your focus on the top of your head, on your scalp. Notice if there's any feeling or sensation. Let your focus come down to your forehead. Let it be smooth and not wrinkled or strained. Let your eyelids be closed in a soft, comfortable way. Relax your facial muscles, relax your jaw. Relax your neck and your shoulders. If you feel any tension in your shoulders, let that go. Sometimes it helps to take a breath into the tense place and just feel the tension leaving your body. Notice your arms as they hang heavy. Notice your elbows, your hands. Bring your attention out to the far reaches of your fingertips. Notice your chest, your belly. Let everything be soft. Feel your hips, your sit bones. Notice the place where you make contact with your chair or with your seat. Feel your legs, the top of your legs down to your knees, down to the bottom of your legs, and let everything relax. Your ankles, your heels, your feet. Notice where your feet make contact with the floor. Feel that deep sense of grounding, that rooting in the present moment. And just take stock of your body and notice how your body feels in this attentive posture. Notice the way that your body's attentiveness, your body's mindfulness affects your mind, it affects your emotions. You are in full control of what you think, of what you feel, of how you respond to the environment around you. And so on your next inhale, just notice your body. And on the exhale, make any alignments or adjustments you need to make. And continue in this mindful posture for just a moment as we breathe in and out through the nose, fully aware of the present, fully aware of our body. Your mind is probably racing a bit right now because as we slow down our bodies, the activity in our mind comes to the forefront. And that's okay. If your mind's busy, if you're thinking about other things, if you find yourself passing in and out of awareness of the present moment, that's okay. But on your next inhale, ask yourself, what is my mind doing? And on the exhale, notice and align it with the present moment. What is my mind doing? And align it with the present. If it helps, you can use your breath as an anchor for your mind to keep your mind focused on what's right here, what's happening right now. If your mind is really active and it's becoming a distraction, you can start to name the things that are in your mind. Step back as if you're simply observing them. I'm thinking about work. I'm thinking about a conversation. I'm thinking about something that is not reality. And as these thoughts come into your mind, you can notice them, name them, and then use your breath to align yourself back into the present moment. To be aware of your body and to be aware of your mind all at the same time. Continue to breathe, continue to notice what's in your mind. As you inhale, name what's in your mind, and as you exhale, return it to the present. Inhale and notice, exhale and return. Continue to breathe and notice. Inhale and notice, exhale and return. Now with this deep sense of integration, with this deep sense of integration between our mind and our body, let's turn our attention to our emotion, to what we feel. It might take a moment to go down below the layer of the mind and into the feelings and into the emotions, but let yourself go there. Start to notice if you're feeling happy or sad, anxious or content, angry or peaceful. And don't necessarily try to do anything with it now. Just as you breathe, just notice the emotion that currently occupies your state of being. Our emotions are often connected with our minds. And so if there's something that occupies our mind that's stressful or that's drawing us away from the present, our emotions will tend to follow along. And so as we integrate and align our body, our mind with the present moment and with each other, our emotion tends to come along for the ride as well. Notice if by being present with your body and with your mind, your emotion comes to a place of contentment and peace. And just as we did with our mind, use your breath to name and to return your emotion. So on your inhale, name the emotion you feel, and on the exhale, align it with where you would like to be in the present. Inhale and name, exhale and align. Inhale and name, exhale and align. If it helps, when you exhale, imagine you're letting go of everything that's causing any sort of negative emotion or sensation or feeling. You're letting go of stress. You're letting go of that person who angered you. You're letting go of that feeling of really needing to be right about something. And as you do, you align yourself with a place of peace, contentment, joy. You open yourself up to empathy, to love, compassion. You become a person who is safe to approach and safe for others to engage with. Continue to breathe and feel this state of peace and contentment and connection with the present. And now, as we reach the end, we'll practice the 3 breaths in succession. On your next inhale, notice your body. And on the exhale, align it with the present. And when you inhale, notice your mind. And when you exhale, align it with the present. And on your inhale, notice your emotions. And when you exhale, align them with the present. These 3 breaths are a great, quick way to draw you into the present moment, to draw you out of stress, and to align your body, your mind, and your emotions with a state of peace and joy, of relaxation, of empathy and loving kindness for others. And it's accessible to you everywhere you go, everywhere you have breath. You can begin to return your thoughts to the present, maybe roll your head around your neck, give one last big stretch. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. I hope that was helpful and useful for everyone. I am a big fan of the practical nature of mindfulness and meditation and the way that it impacts our day to day, not just who we are whenever we go off into a remote place to meditate for a while, but it's something that we bring throughout our day. And I found this to be a really accessible and practical way for me personally. So I hope it's helpful for all of you too.